Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Spoilers for Wednesday, January 17th's episode of Days of Our Lives indicate that Harris Michaels presses Ava Vitali for the truth. Kayla and Steve Johnson are the hosts of a family dinner. Everett and Stephanie Johnson are still close. Harris is put under damage control by Stefan Demira. Sarah Horton moves in with Xander Cook somewhere else. Cornered by Ava Vitali. According to Wednesday, January 17th's DOL spoilers, Ava will visit the docks following the cocaine bust at the bistro. Ava received an order over text message. Assuming it was one of Clyde Weston's goons, Ava went to the docks. In the end, Harris declared the raid on the bistro to be over, but he turned up no proof. Harris, at any rate, informed Ava and Stefan as much. Harris is aware that something is off, though. Harris feels that Ava is overstepping her bounds, but he is unsure of how to break free. It's likely that Harris will give Ava one more chance to be honest with him. DOL spoilers. Damage control with Stefan Demira. A text message is received by the detective as Harris is attempting to convince Ava to reveal the truth to Stefan. Harris is the one who sent this mail. When Harris learns that Ava has vanished, he probably tries to contain the situation. Stefan is concerned that Ava would divulge the information to Harris. Stefan is unwilling to jeopardize Gabby Hernandez Demira's safety. Ava is attempting to keep Trip Johnson safe at the same time. However, things with Clyde are getting completely out of hand. Johnson family meal. According to Wednesday, January 17 spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Steve and Kayla are hosting a family dinner. With the family supper, perhaps Stella will be luckier than Sloan Peterson Brady was with John Black and Marlena Evans. Fans of Days should anticipate Wendy Shin from Trip. Stephanie brings Everett in the interim. In relation to Everett, he will keep drawing nearer to Stephanie. Additionally, fans can anticipate Steve making Stephanie feel uncomfortable by asking about her romantic life in front of Everett and the others. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Xander and Sarah cohabit. Fans will also witness Sarah move into Xander's apartment on Wednesday, January 17. I'll try to help Sarah unpack Xander. But as Xander almost opens a special box, Sarah objects. Sarah calls this box her Xander box. What type of memories and secrets are Sarah and Xander going to come upon then? Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching Peacock's soap opera to see what happens next. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Trip Johnson may be in for a major surprise as a result of Wendy Shin's decision to remain in Salem. The relationship between Trip and Wendy may undergo significant modifications if the DOL authors choose to surprise them with a pregnancy. Ava made a mistaken assumption when she learned that Trip and Wendy were to relocate to Hong Kong. Ava surmised that they were getting married because Wendy was expecting a child as Trip attempted to break the news. That was obviously untrue in December, but perhaps Ava's error held a clue to what lay ahead. Days might have been hinting at Trip and Wendy's upcoming tale in the upcoming months with that. How long till Wendy actually has a bun in the oven, given that Ava basically made a baby prediction? Will Wendy become pregnant as soon as possible? Viewers of Days will remember that Trip and Wendy encountered many difficulties when attempting to share a bed for the first time. But as of late, it appears that they are sharing the covers very frequently. In fact, the week of January 15 to 19 is going to be a really romantic night for Wendy and Trip, which may present another opportunity for conception and a pivotal moment in their lives. Of course, the second part of Ava's prophecy might also come true if Wendy does end up pregnant in the not-too-distant future. Trip adores Wendy and may propose to her with or without a child, but he would undoubtedly be more inclined to pop the question if he knew she was expecting. Fans of Days are aware that Trip is the type of man who wants to demonstrate his dedication and make a vow to support his family. Without a doubt, Trip would want to secure a future with his child's mother. Do you believe Wendy will conceive Tripp's child? Could that throw Tripp and Wendy's relationship into some unexpected new complexities? According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Wendy may give Tripp some amazing news in the future. Keep checking back to find out if a baby is on the way. According to Days of Our Lives spoilers, Everett Lynch hinted at his past on the episode that aired on Wednesday, January 17, 2024. In Seattle, Stephanie Johnson remembers Everett suffering from insomnia. But Everett said the problem was resolved in the coma. So, is Everett's marriage to Jada Hunter explained by his insomnia? Perhaps Everett isn't quite the sleazy character the plot paints him as. Stephanie Johnson's memoir. According to DOL spoilers, during Steve Johnson and Kayla Johnson's family dinner, Stephanie and Everett grew closer. Steve used to wonder a lot about why he was unaware that Stephanie was seeing someone in Seattle. Stephanie added that she was reminded of Everett's insomnia. Everett did, however, make an intriguing remark that might help to explain other things. DOL spoilers, insomnia treated by coma. Just like Stephanie recalls, Everett admitted to her that he formerly suffered from insomnia. But Everett's insomnia seemed to have disappeared after he was placed in a coma. That's an intriguing remark, but it wouldn't imply anything on its own. In Seattle, Everett seemed to have led two distinct lives. That being said, is it possible that Everett's brain had another condition that the coma cured as well? Jada Hunter expresses. According to spoilers for the week of January 22, Everett will confess on Days of Our Lives. This admission might be related to the engagement ring Stephanie discovered, which Everett stated he had purchased for her before to the collision. Some fans, nevertheless, assert that the ring is the identical one that Everett presented to Jada at their vow exchange. Everett has remained silent despite Jada bringing up her first marriage to Stephanie and Rafe Hernandez. It appears that Everett is attempting to conceal something because of this. When Jada brought up her previous marriage, she informed Rafe that their professional lives had put a barrier between them. Eventually, the marriage dissolved into something akin to a roommate arrangement, but on the week of January 22, Jada spills the beans to Rafe and Stephanie about her former spouse. It appears that Jada may discover that Everett is pursuing Stephanie in Salem. It's possible that Jada is even angry that Everett didn't look her up. Naturally, Everett was unconscious and might not have known that Jada had relocated to Salem. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives. Blake Barris interview. Despite the current portrayal of Everett as rather spooky, the actor explained the part. Barris stated in an interview with Soap Opera Digest that Everett is a decent man with a lovely, kind heart. Back in November 2023, this interview took place. It is not as certain that Everett and Stephanie were dating at the same time, even though he was married to Jada. It's possible that Everett met Stephanie during his split with Jada. However, that wouldn't be very soapy. It's highly likely that Everett's sleeplessness was a cover for something far more dangerous. Is Everett experiencing symptoms of a sleep condition that cause him to behave out when he's sleepwalking? This is being used as a defense in some fascinating court cases. Though it's debatable, it seems possible that Everett was better off in his coma. Convincing Stephanie of this is the sole obstacle, particularly if he hopes to have another opportunity with her. Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching Peacock Soap Opera to see what happens next. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.